Chair, thank you. Chair, I think it is important. We are all in agreement. There is no one who is disagreeing with the chair that the CS should not have sweeping powers. The only part where we'll be in disagreement is...
don't,
Chair,
Honorable Nasir,
it is critical.
Order,
Chair,
Honorable Nasir, order.
I'm in agreement for the one part.
Okay.
For the one part that we delete that particular clause that gives the powers. The second part.
Very well.
And I really want to commend the chair and the Transport Committee for deleting that. Otherwise, we are preparing an avenue for massive looting of parastatals in this country through such amendments. And we should be very careful with this miscellaneous statute law and the amendments that come through this miscellaneous amendments law. And I support the deletion.
Chair, we are talking about an amendment which is going to have an impact on Sheriff Nasser's amendment. If this one goes through, are you telling us the Sheriff Nasser one which is supposed to come up is going to be debated? Because, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chair, allow me to speak. The moment we give, the moment we give the CS the powers to exempt Kenya National Shipping.
Is it
Kenya
giving
National
or
Shipping,
denying him?
No, I'm just giving some clarification. Kenya National Shipping is owned by two entities, two parties. Shareholders is the government and a private entity. So the moment we specify and say, it's okay, we are deleting and specifying, but also let us consider the amendment which is coming further.
The provisions relating to the Merchant Shipping Act number 4 of 2009 be amended by deleting proposed new section 4A. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
What there is the private firms. Maersk owns 47% of Kenya National Shipping Line. Only 53% is left for KPA. So when we say we are operationalizing Kenya National Shipping Line, what we are doing really is giving national assets to a shipping line that is owned by foreigners. If it's owned by people from outside, and we are saying no.
My middle ground, Mr. Speaker, is that we approve the proposal by the chairman, but also taking the proposal by Abdul Swamad, so that we can have the Kenya National Shipping Line being operationalized, but we put the clause that it should be 100% owned by Kenyans.
And Honorable Abdul Swamad, please be brief, because I think it's fairly straightforward now.
Thank you, Chair. The reason why there's been so much confusion, and I want to thank the House, I want to thank every single person. This has shown how lively and democratic this House is. And the amendment that I wish to move is that the provision of subsection 1 shall not apply to a shipping line wholly owned by the government. A shipping line wholly owned by the government of Kenya. Thank you.
Very well. You don't even need to justify. It's fairly straightforward. So
Chair, if you will allow me just 30 seconds to be able to justify. And it is important, and I'm glad, as I said, the democratic space in this House. Our interest was very simple, that yes, Kenya needs to have a vibrant shipping line. Yes, Kenya need to have their seafarers to have jobs, but not at the expense of selling our ports. This amendment gives it very, very clear that let a shipping line wholly owned by the government, that means the people of this country, are the ones who are going to run that terminal. And if we run this efficiently, this country can be able to buy 3 ships annually, 3 ships annually, wholly owned by Kenyans and not Italians or any other one. Thank you,
okay.
Sir.
Yes, proceed, Honorable Leader, as I pick one other member from this direction.
Chair, I think Honorable Abdul Samad amendment is in order. It's in order within the framework of the law. You know, I have caused him a lot of heat this afternoon, but I am here to defend government. So the provision of what Honorable Abdul Samad is saying, that even in future, the only time this subsection 1 will apply is if that shipping line will be wholly owned by Kenya. And I think there's nothing wrong with that.
First and foremost, I want to thank you, the members who opposed the amendment. And secondly, I want to I strongly support the amendment moved by Honorable Sharif Nassir.
Okay.
Why? Mr. Speaker, Kenya National Shipping Line, as it is, owned by two entities. It's owned by Kenya Ports Authority, which is a public entity with 53%, and 47% by MSC, which is a private entity originating from Italy.
That would have been for the previous one. It's
but
okay now.
I want to make it very clear.
You know, once you have said it's only owned, there would be no percentages. So I put the question, which is that the provisions relating to the Merchant Shipping Act number 4 of 2009 be amended as proposed by Honorable Sharif Nassir. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. And I put the question, which is that provisions relating to the Merchant Shipping Act as amended be part of the bill. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.